understand. Right, so back again. Let me just check something because I'm not sure about the microphone. So back again. Let me just check something because I'm not sure about the microphone. So back again. Yeah, it's okay. Right, so there might be a bit of an echo, but I don't think there is one. Okay, so that's in. Weirdly, for some reason, this view part of my screen is, I don't know why it's done that. So the webcam has, for some reason, decided to overlap over the Rex Blade thing, which is weird because I never actually touched it. So I don't know what's going on there. I'll leave it for now. It's not a big thing. Anyway, right, Rex Blade. Let's get us on with this. Why have you given me two windows? Stupid thing. Right, one Sound Blaster, two for episode 2.
Main menu.
Alright, where were we? Was it starting a new... Yeah, I think we were. Just turn this down a bit. Bit better on my ears. Alright, where were we? That's fine, I don't mind a death. Means I can start again. Hello there, Grasso.
Denied.
It's not going too badly in yourself. Oh, of course, because it was denied. Can I jump over this? Ah, shit, I can, but it's too not a good idea to be on there. Actually playing some games off stream for once. Yeah, it's always nice being able to do that. I do have a couple of games that I'm playing off stream here and there.
Main menu.
Let me just... Problem is, as you can hear, there's a lot of gunfire going on, and it's like when you're trying to talk and you're hearing all that sort of stuff in your ears, sometimes it's not easy to talk. Yeah, I've been doing a couple myself. I did try start up X2 again, and then I put it down again. So X2, the threat is a kind of what was it? It's a space trading game, similar to what's the game that we on? Elite. That's it. Came out around I think 2000s. So I found a save state from like 2016, started it up, and carried on the stuff. And it's basically I'm at the point where it's just like putting stations on and trying to keep the stations going. But every so often, one of my transports will get blown up by the cat, which is the new enemy type, and they're really fucking annoying. I think I've recently got myself a light. Let me get this right. You start off with the M1, which is a scout. You get a Argon Titan, which I think, or no, it's Argon Mercury, which is the transport ships. I've recently got myself a Boron Dolphin, because that's got a much bigger cargo. And then I got myself an M4, I think it is. No, we start off with M5 because it goes differently. Sorry, it starts with an M5, then it goes to M4. M4 is a light fighter. M3 is like the really nice heavy fighters, but I don't have enough money for that yet. And it's just basically at that point. So I put that down at some point because it was busy with other things. Then I picked up what's the next one I picked up? Oh, as an Aliens fan, I picked up the new Aliens Dark Descent. I've been enjoying that. That's been good. And then I picked up System Shock, the remake. I played a bit of that. That was good to play. But I've got a lot of games to go back to, so at some point I need to sit down and just play them all. But that's very much fun game-wise. Picking stuff up and putting stuff down again. I'm really bad at it. Oh, the other one I picked up was Diablo 3, because you can play it off stream on Switch. That's okay. At the moment, jury's still out on that one because I'm used to with Diablo. I'm used to the first two. It just goes, here you go, just go for it. And there is a progression, but it feels a bit more natural than Diablo 3's progression, where they've kind of in a town, they've made it a lot bigger, but they've kind of locked everything off. So it's that kind of even slower kind of progression. And then I feel that everybody's just gone damage per second, streamline everything, which feels a bit off. Because I like to be able to kind of grow naturally and then come back to the town and then just have that kind of like, that cathartic kind of sit down and think about things. And, it just feels like they've kind of streamlined it to the point where it's kind of pushes more towards Morpega and about just kind of this guttural kind of, less thinking, more just do. It just feels a bit kind of. But I will reserve further judgment until I play the rest of it, to be honest. It could grow on me, but I don't know. It's fun watching Trista play it, but not sure it's for me myself. Yeah, she's playing the fourth one, I think, which, like the third one, I'm not going to play because I just don't like the whole online only kind of aspect to it, which is why I got a Switch version, because you don't have to be online for that. So if it ends up being on Switch, I'll pick it up, but we'll have to see about that. And as you can hear, a lot of the weapons have slowed What I'm noticing about this game is there are some aspects where they'll kill each other, a bit like Doom. So I'll start to quieten down. I'll also have to check my last playthrough of this, as in my last episode of this, because I can't remember whether we did the trivia part of the game.
Access denied.
Been in there. What just opened? Something opened. Oh, this part. I thought I'd been in there. Obviously I hadn't been in there. Fair enough. So there's nothing in here. See if the developers have just stuck a random. In fact, have I ever checked the logs yet? Because I don't think I have. Usually, the logs say what's going to be in the level. You know what? Just give me a second.
Main menu.
Let me just check what I did last week. Because did I? Because the thing with this game is, if you save it partway through, it will just it'll reset everything. So all the things that you killed just kind of come back to life, or the switches that you've put on kind of close up again. Which is kind of a bit silly, but let's play the apocalypse. So I went off to the next area, and what did I do? So I got 4 minutes to the last stream. I looked around and saved. And then quit. Right, okay, so we haven't actually looked at the logs. Nor have we done the right, okay, in that case, what we need to do is I need to go back to the beginning. And look at the logs. If I can remember how to get there. It's not that way. Tell you what. In fact, I will load the last setting. There we go. That's probably a better idea. Right. Okay. Directory first. Stellar Defense. I don't think is one we've played yet. Okay. Log. What's under logs? Within these rocky caves lie several secret areas. The hot, unbearable atmosphere of Vulcan had forced the previous life forms of this planet to inhabit an underground world. Out of 3 types of monsters, the creatures named Rock can withstand the most punishment. When exploring a secret room or area, carefully look at your surroundings. A clue might be right in front of your face. For a game password, name the substance that is black and shiny. That is a black and shiny volcanic glass that is formed by hardened magma. I'm not sure on that one. If you can find the auto mapping device, simply engage it in your web. Yeah, we already know that. The majority of the Vulcan creature's physiology consists of a living rock tissue. This is to prevent them from a harsh atmosphere. For a teleporter password, what is a light porous volcanic rock used for removing stains, polishing, etc. Although the evil creature cannot take as much damage as a rock creature, his fiery power is not a force to be underestimated. Oops. For a teleporter password, name the tallest mountain in Japan, which is also a volcano. I think Grassomaniac will know the answer to that one. Sometimes there are no clues to a secret entrance. Oh yeah, thanks. So basically I've got a wall hug. Not every key is necessary to accomplish the completion of this level, although if you can find a door for all of them, you will surely be rewarded. For a library password, name the famous caverns of New Mexico. Somewhere within these caverns and tunnels lies the rocket launcher. There are 2 computer terminals in the world and you're using one of them. If you can find it, within this world lies a floating silver orb which is used as a DX teleport. Don't care about that. These sharp rock formations are found protruding from the ceilings of caves and caverns. What are these formations called? The answer will get you into the library. So that's the other password. And that will be, let me think, the ceilings. It's either stalagmites or stalactites, and I can't remember which one it is. Some secret areas can access be floor tiles. For a game password, name the science that deals with the origin, occurrence, structure, and history of rocks, particularly ingenious and metamorphic rocks. Geology, possibly, I'm guessing. Just because a fence is in the way, don't like it to stop you, so basically jump over it. But the problem is you need boots for that. Somewhere in this world lies a pair of anti-corrosive boots. Okay. Yes, right, okay, that's fine. So I'm going to go and have a look at this new game. Oh. So, still, defense. And that password is, I think it's G. Ology? No? Just going back through. Let's have a select my select types. What's the 18, 19? Again, password. Science that deals with the origin, occurrence, and structure of history of rocks. I thought it was geology. What's the other game password? The substance is a black and shiny volcanic glass. Is it like obsidian, possibly? I don't think it is, but I'll try it anyway. Oh, it is obsidian. Alright, let's have a look at this game within a game. It's this one from, I can't remember what it's called in the Atari. It's an Atari VCS game, but I can't remember what it's called. I think there's a version on the Vectrex. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to do this game. It's not easy. Oh! I've just cheated. Didn't realise you could do that. Let's have a look. So let's see if we can do that again. That looks like I can't. That's fine. Alright, well that was still a defense. I'm not going to spend too much time with that because that's a hard one. Right, so the questions we need to do. So it's the line profile and is it still? I'm going to go with select mine. Nope. Style egg. No, it's like myself. Have I spelled those wrong? Stella. It's not Stella. Stella. Lib. Stella. Stella. Nope. It's the other one. That can't be right. Stalagmites do upward growing. Oh. Oh, I have spelled that wrong. Again. Stella C-I. Stella. Oh. The number of times I'm going to get this wrong. Stella C-T-I-T-E. No. Cover right. Stella C. S-T-L-A. Stella C-type. Yeah, I spelled that correct. Alright, let me have a look at the logs again, because I'm just making sure that I've got the right password. Game password I've done. Teleporter. Library password is the famous caverns of New Mexico. I want to say Grand Canyon, but I don't think it is. Sharp rock formations are found producing from a series of caves and sap. Yeah, so it's either. Why is this not? Stalactites grow down from the cave ceiling. I've tried that several times. Okay, let me try something. No. At the moment, I'm trying to get into the library. So if anybody knows why I'm getting this wrong, let me know. So it is Stalact. Wait, is that? No, it's not. Stalag. I thought it was not plural. Let me just look up the caves in New Mexico. Caves in New Mexico. Caverns of New Mexico. Carlsbad? Yep, okay, so at least we've got into the library now. So the educational portion of the stream starts now. So if you're available to answer in stream, let me know. If not, I will answer myself. I'll give you a minute to put an answer in or so. So we're on amazing facts and figures. If an active woodchuck breathes over 2,000 times per hour, how many times does hibernating woodchuck breathe? Less than once an hour, about 10 times an hour, or about 1,500 times an hour? I don't know this one, but I'm probably going to guess 2. About 10 times an hour, because the woodchuck is hibernating. So it's going to do a lot less breathing, I think. Okay, nobody's answering, so we're going to do 2. That was a good guess. How many cubic miles of seawater are on the planet? 250 million, 350 million, or 450 million cubic miles? Did I say meters? I meant miles, sorry. How many cubic miles? What could I guess at? Probably gonna. Well, there's more water than there is land, but I don't know what the land cubic miles are. So I'm probably gonna guess 450. Let's go for that then. Incorrect. What's the correct answer? Is 2. How many pounds of South African rock must be processed just to produce 1 ounce of gold? 40 pounds, 400 pounds, or 4,000 pounds? I would say 4,000. What city in the world has the most Afro-Americans? Kinshasa, Zaire, New York, United States, or Tripoli, Libya? I don't know. I'm going to guess at Libya. Yeah, I thought I'd be wrong on that. Oh, it's New York, United States. What unlikely person was offered the presidency of Israel? Winston Churchill, Albert Einstein, or Franklin Roosevelt? Well, if it was Churchill, that was probably over the war. I don't know why Albert Einstein would be there, and Franklin Roosevelt could be an answer. Let's try Winston Churchill. Okay, what was it? Albert Einstein? Okay. If a man has 23 pairs of chromosomes, how many does a shrimp have? 4 pairs, 16 pairs, or 100 pairs? I mean, I could go down the idea that the shrimp is much smaller. Let's go with 4 pairs. Nope. What is it? It's 100 pairs. How much salt is used on the roads in the USA each year? 9 million, more than 10% of the worldly production, or both of these? Well, usually on these questions, it's usually both of these. We'll go with that. How tall were the ancestors of the modern-day horse 60 million years ago? 5 feet tall at the shoulder, 2 feet tall at the shoulder, or less than a foot tall? 60 million years ago. I think they're about... I think they're about 5 feet now. I'm going to go with 2. Nope. It's less than a foot tall. Okay. Ryegrass grows very fast. Sorry. How many miles of roots can one plant produce in a 4-month period? More than 2, almost 10 miles of roots, more than 77 miles of roots, or almost 400 miles of roots? Ryegrass. I'm going to go with 3. Nope. Answer is 4. How long will some desert snails sleep? About 3 minutes at a time, to never sleep, or 3 or 4 years at a time? Let's go for 3. Yep. How long does it take to how long does it take a fully loaded super tanker to stop? 30 seconds, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 1.5 hours? Super tankers. I'm assuming that's a big ship. I wouldn't say 1.5, but I'm going to go with 20 minutes. Yep. The wingspan of the albatross is the largest in the world. How large is the wingspan? Up to 12 feet, more than 15 feet, or about 22? I'm going to go with more than 15. Okay. How big was it? Up to 12. Did Julius Caesar ever invade Britain? I think he did. Yep. What is the oldest still inhabited city in the world? This city is 4,000 years old. Damascus, Syria, Jerusalem, Israel, or Rome in Italy? 4,000 years old. I mean, we know that Rome is quite old because of the story, the 2 brothers, Romulus and Remus. Jerusalem and Israel has been around it since biblical times, I think, or at least before that anyway. I'm not sure about Damascus. I'm going to go with Damascus. Yep. How many days did it take Mozart to compose, rehearse, and perform his Linz Symphony? It took 5 days, it took 225 days, or it took 435 days? Don't know much about Mozart, apart from a couple of songs. I'm going to say 2. Okay, it was 5 days. How many objects large enough to destroy a city have struck the Earth in the last century? Nothing that big has hit the Earth. Only 1 object in 1908, or 1 object in 1908 and 1 in 1947. Large enough to destroy a sea. I think the Tonskun event was at least one of them. I'm not sure what year that was. I don't know about the 1947 one though, if it existed. Most of the planet's full of water, but then again, it would have caused the tsunami. So I'm gonna guess at 3. Yep. How many children did the average American woman give birth to in the 17th century? 1 child, 4 children, 13 children, or 19 children? So we're talking 1600s. I'm going to go with 4. Nope. 1 child, okay. I suppose I was going to say death rate, so mortality of kids, but no, whatever. What is the lifespan of Ganodermia? A plantum mushroom? Excuse me for butchering that. 50 years, 120 years, or 400 years? Let's say 120. Nope. It's 50. Gold is so ductile that 1 ounce of the metal can be drawn into a very long wire. How long of a wire do you think it would be? 50 feet, 5,000 feet, 50,000 feet, or over 250,000 feet long? 1 ounce of metal. I'm going to go with 2. Nope. It's over 250,000 feet long. Wow. If the planet had no hills or valleys, but instead was a perfect sphere with a radius equal to sea level, the water in all our seas and oceans would cover the globe. How deep would that water be? Just over 1 foot deep? Just over 2,000 feet deep? Over 1.5 miles deep? Or 10 miles deep? Equal to sea level. I mean, some areas are pretty deep, even from sea level anyway. I'm gonna go with 10 miles deep. Nope. It's the rate 1.5. How long can a giant squid grow to? 5 feet up to 5 feet 25 feet or up to 53. Excuse me, I need to. So think about this game. I've got a lot of talking. Giant squids. I think they can go pretty large. So I'm going to go up to number 3. Yep. What type of cases do US courts devote more than half of their time to? Divorce cases, criminal cases, cases involving an automobile, or cases involving children? I'm going to guess at divorce. Nope. Second guess is going to be children. So let's see what the answer is. No. Cases involving an automobile. What made the writing of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony so amazing? He was deaf at the time, he was only 10 years old, or he never had taken a musical lesson. I think because he was deaf at the time. Yep. What's the largest animal? What's the largest animal to have ever lived? The Tyrannosaurus Rex, the blue whale, or the Brontosaurus? I'm going to go and guess at whales because they generally grow quite big. Yep. How many paintings did Vincent van Gogh sell? None, just 1, about 7 paintings or over 30 paintings. Not sure about this one. I think he did at least one. So I'm going to go with 3. Nope. Just 1. Okay. How long can a cockroach survive without its head? About 10 seconds, several weeks, it dies right away, or it dies until it dies of old age. I'm going to go with several weeks because I think I've heard that before. Yep. What was the life expectancy for males in 1790? About 26, about 35, or about 57? I think it's 35. Yep. How long have people been branding cattle? 200 years, 1,700 years, 2,800 years, or 4,000 years? Gonna go with 3. Nope. It's 4,000. How many times in recorded history has the Nile River frozen over? Twice, hundreds of times, or never? It says recorded history though. I don't know whether Egypt was considered hot or temperate when in ancient times. So I'm going to go with never. Nope. It's twice. How many inches can bamboo grow in 24 hours? 1 inch, 20 inches, or 36 inches? I'm going to go with 2. Nope. It's 36. I answered 13 out of 30 questions. So, not too bad, but a bit poor there. Right, now homework is done. Get back to shooting things. Oh, jeez, that one came out of nowhere. Must have been someone that was hiding. It's okay. Cat just jumped. Oh, I see. So this area got lifted up, right? Okay, I get it now. Okay, so I came in through here, went round. New key card. So I got blue and green now. Right, so there's going to be another area where we need to wall hug Oz. I don't have any boots to go through the fence areas. And the logs did say that there was going to be an area that it's not going to be obvious. Oh, there we go. There's a number there, 24603732. Okay. Don't know why there's a number there, but never mind. It doesn't say in the logs about a number you've got to remember.
Access denied.
So that opened this area. Fortunately, I don't seem to be able to go back. Yep, cannot go back. Hopefully this is not one of those places where I'm going to have to use the cheats. Because I've only had to do that a couple of times. For example, in the garden area, where it basically said, oh, you go into the garden area, you're able to find a switch. It's like, I've looked everywhere, could not see one at all. This is just going to be painful to me for me to be in. I don't see any keys though. There's something in. I know there's a secret door there. This one had just been in, and I think I tested it before in one previous, before we did the quiz thing. Nope, nothing there. Nothing. Nothing in there. Check these computer things. Yeah, nothing. Unless this is one of those ones where you've got to remember to go somewhere first before you come out here. That's a bit, Let me just try something. Click through here. Try and go back and see what happens. So we've been into these two. This won't open. This doesn't open. Right, so the only way to go through is this way. Been through here. Been through here. Doesn't do anything. this could have a secret area, maybe. That's a no. This is another area. What we got in here? We got 2 pickups. That's it. Nothing in there. Guess to the developer. Or guess to the what the developer was thinking, at least anyway. No pickups there. Nothing here. See, I don't really want to jump in just in case it outright kills me, but I've got no choice, I think. Stop doing that. My cat likes to kind of stretch out and push everything.
Get over here!
Ooh, thank you very much, Cat Lady Gamer, for Prime Sub for 19 months. Thank you again. Where did I pick up the... Okay, I'm confused. There was a... Oh, wait, I'm beating it. Need to go back over here. And... Okay, it's not directly here, but there is a key around somewhere. There should be some hoops. Means I've got a wall hog everywhere. Right, hang on a minute. Hand map. How do I select that again? Give me a sec whilst I try and remember the keys for this. What's the... Ah, there it is. Something there. Saying there's something here, or is it just the way the wall is? No, I can't seem to be able to get in. It's just a gap. See, I don't see anything. See, this is why I don't use the map, because the map doesn't really show me anything. At least I got a blue key anyway. This is the one way in. Because I haven't shut behind me properly. And then this is opened by, as we already know, this here. There's the green one. It did say that I didn't need all the keys, but it looks like I need all the keys. One sec. I'll read all that again now. Right, give me a moment. I've been asked to pick for my food tonight because we're having a Chinese takeaway. So I'm just going to pop you on. Be right back. With at least you've got something to look at. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Right, back. Give me a moment. There we go. Second cam. Excuse me. And there we go. Right. Let's see if we can. The thing about this game I've noticed is that I've not had to change weapons because everything dies, well, for the most part, dies so easily with the standard sort of. I think this is the first weapon you get given, the kind of like machine gun. The only times I've had to change weapons is when I've ran out of ammo. I wonder whether... No? Okay, I thought that middle bit might have something secret in, but apparently not. Okay, so blue key's gone. Let me just see if I can quickly come in. Hopefully took minimal damage from there. Is there anything in here I'm missing? No? Oh, it's in here as well, forgot about that. Right, so there was a secret over here. Let me just see if this gets picked up. Yeah, so it's there. There we go. Wait, hang on a minute. This is a reference, isn't it? X2460 and 3732. I think that's what it is. I'm just gonna put that in chat so I've still got it. 2460 Y 3732. Let's see if I can find that. No. 2 4. Oh, 2 4 3 7. That looks like a secret area. Well, oh, it's there. Open. Got it. And there's the red key. And there's another one. 414. And Y is 2783. First time in this game where, so far anyway, this has been useful. And now everything's gone quiet. Oh, just about. What is that? 414. Four 1 4 2 7. There we go. No other messages. Oh, piss. So I really need the boots, but it's going to be somewhere that I can't find them. Try this trick again. There we go. in there. What the? Oh. Something's behind me. I wonder who's being shot at. And then over here. Don't like the fact that they've put the buttons for here on lava. And that's back to the beginning again. This is new area. Problem is in order to get round that you need the boots. But I don't know where the boots are. Suppose I just have to wing it. Hello there, Dennis. Oh shit, what's the... Sometimes when games do that, it's because they mean you to collect some protected gear elsewhere, but yeah, no, that one. Because the log entry did say that one of the areas was... did say one of the secret areas was not going to be obvious. Secret area is compulsory in this game. Now that's the interesting thing. When you looked at the logs, it said you didn't need all the keys to get through, but as we've already seen, the two keys that are available without going through secret doors, one of them opens it up in the area and the other one doesn't. So you've got to go and find a secret area to find a third one. So I think someone had an idea of that and then changed their mind. So unless I read the log wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Unless, of course, it was correct in what they were saying that you didn't need all the keys, but it didn't specify that one wouldn't be hidden. Shit. Walked into that. So yeah, believe you, it won't be the first time a game gives you bad information. Yeah. Right, let's see if we can get through this. And I'd save it, but the problem is, as you've already seen, or if you haven't, if I do that, all the monsters will be resurrected, so it's probably just best for me to redo from the beginning. Right, let's... There we go, I'm in now. Are you kidding me? So there's an... Oh. Motherfucker. So there's another... Oh, it's going to be an error, isn't it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So there's another secret door in here. But it's straight ahead. Nope. Sure I've been in there. No, I haven't. Right, okay, that's my fault. Having to take hits just to open a door. Hell, developers. I know you want to make it difficult, but Jesus Christ, guys. Right. Finally. So, the teleport password. What was it? Trying to find the password. It's a game password. What is the light porous volcanic rock used for removing stains, polishing, etc.? And there's another one if I don't know that one. Tallest mountain in Japan, which is also a volcano. That's Fujiyama. But I don't know if they want Fuji or not. Let's try Fuji. Nope. Damn it. No. Ah. Unless they want the word mount in front of it. Anyway, hello there, Dennis. Hello, I've not seen you in a while. Hope you're okay. Let's try and mount Fuji. Yeah, I tried Mount Fuji. Sorry, I tried Fuji and it only didn't work. Oh, please don't. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, that's why, because we shoot me through the bloody wall. Something else is shooting at me. Right. Next area. First of all, let's look at the logs. If you enter the third hallway, there is a secret passage that has supplies in it. There are 3 main creatures in the world of Vulcan. If looking at the cytosine key, try to switch at coordinate X214698. Use caution when up against a dark blue Vulcan creature, for he has great firepower. Beware of creatures sneaking up from behind. Make sure not to miss the area located in the back of one of the cells located outside. The last room can be seen if you're in a hallway looking through a large glass window. Floor tiles are very important, so pay attention to the ones that vary in appearance. Try not to step in the lava, it's known to be hazardous to your health. Very funny. Most switches can be identified by the red-eyed gargoyle on the door entrances. You see, this information could have been known a couple of levels ago, but never mind. The adenine key was last reported at coordinate. There are plenty of secret weapon depots located throughout the alien compound. Be careful when opening doors, you could be releasing other creatures. To gain a game's password, what is the name of a small planet is the second closest to the sun? That would be Venus. 15. To gain a game's password, what other sci-fi series is a race of beings from Vulcan? Star Trek. I'm okay, I haven't been avoiding you or anything. This game looks interesting. Interesting is a word. Don't worry about the whole avoiding you or anything, it's fine. I know people have got lives and stuff, so it's you know. And sometimes you want to look at other creators, and yeah, I get it, it's fine. It's when you get lots and lots of people and life gets in the way, it's fine, don't worry about it. Not necessarily good, but interesting. Yeah, that is a word. To access a library password can be obtained if you know what the name of the volcano that erupted May 18th, 1980 in Washington. Isn't that Mount St. Helens, possibly? I'm guessing at that one. What is the name of the molten rock that flows from a volcano? This substance is a password for the library. So that is lava. Teleporter access can be obtained if you know the name of the spacecraft that took the first pictures of Mars. Viking, possibly? Or Mariner? Mariner was before Viking, I think. Wasn't it Mariner? Wasn't one of them lost or something? I think it was Mariner. Access for teleporter can be obtained if you know the name of a timekeeping device used at the sun. Sundial. Oops, 20, not 22. To use your site teleport, like you know about that one. Invalid log. Oh, it only goes to 20. That's okay. So, oh damn it, I've forgotten password already. Let's try lib and lava. There we go. Thought it might be just a generic DOS FPS, but you can't say that. Not played many of those that have command prompt for a start. This is the terminal section. So it's got I don't think you've seen this part yet. Let me just escape this. So in the directory here, there's games you can play, so it's games within games, but there's also that Rex++, and that's a internal basic programming language inside the game. Let me just remember what one of the Rex++. So you can actually load stuff that they've done. So box, and I can run that there. This isn't working. Oh, there we go. And it's stuff that they programmed within the game. Why they've done it, I don't know. It's like a gimmick thing. I'm assuming there was probably going to be something to do with the game, or maybe they just thought, fuck it, let's do it anyway. But there you go, that's that. I read that on the Moby Games page, mental. Yeah, I mean, in the last episode, I did actually program some. It was like a mini demo thing, the best I could make it anyway, and it was basically just text going across the screen, just rotate, and the colours would change, and that was about it. That's all I wrote for it. But yeah, the other part of this, which we're about to do, which is sometimes some people do join in for, is the library section where they give you loads of questions. Now, this library section does nothing, but I do it anyway because some people take part. So what was it's lava. So today's, I said today's, we've still got amazing facts and figures. If you want to put your answer in chat, I will give you a moment to, because obviously there's a delay. So we'll start. How hot does a lightning bolt get? Almost as hot as the sun's surface, 5 times as hot as the sun's surface, or no one knows for sure. So like I said, if you know the answer, or if you want to take part, just stick it in the chat, and I will wait for you to do so. But like I said, this does nothing. It doesn't give you any secret doors or anything like that opening. Just randomly put it in. Seems unlikely it would get hotter than a sun's surface. Well, you could go for answer number 3. Nobody knows for sure. Yeah, try 3. Okay. Incorrect. What's the answer? It's 2, 5 times as hot as the sun's surface. How many pieces of information can fiber optic cable conduct in 1 second? 100,000 pieces per second, 800,000 pieces per second, or 8 million, is that? Pieces per second? $800 million. Yeah, sorry, I'm really bad at reading numbers after a certain point. But is that your guess, 800 million, or are you just telling me how to pronounce number 3? I'd probably go for 800 million, actually. It's supposed to be pretty fast. I mean, if it's bits, then I guess 2. Okay, fair enough. Incorrect. 3. Okay. How many US presidents were born in Virginia? 2%, 10%, or 20%? I have no idea on this one. As a guess, I'd probably say 10%. Because I'm pretty sure Virginia was supposed to be the original 13 US states, I think it was. I only found that out recently, if that was correct. Because there was somebody on YouTube doing a US citizenship, you know, like we've got in Britain. Whereas when we try it, we have no idea with half the questions. Similar for the US side, it seems. Fuck it, it's probably big. Go 3. Seems probably big answers. Okay, 3, 20%. Correct. What was once used as a body soap? Bacon grease, olive oil, or hamburger grease? I'm gonna guess bacon grease. Olive oil is still used as soap, but yeah, probably animal fat. Okay, let's go for it, see what it says. Ooh, incorrect. You might be right with the olive oil, though. Yep. Do dolphins ever sleep? That's an interesting question. I have no idea, to be honest. Yeah, the only reason why I was thinking about the animal fat one was, wasn't it in Fight Club they did that with pig fat or something? Oh, the human fat from a lipo clinic. Okay. I thought it was pig fat for some reason. You're going to say no to that. Okay. Correct. How many people work in just 2 buildings? Sorry? How many people work in just 2 buildings? The 110-story twin towers of the World Trade Center in New York. Oh, I see. Right, okay. 6,000 people work there, 13,000 people work there, 35,000 people work there, or 49,000 people work there. Bearing in mind the game is 1996, I believe. So, yeah, about that. I think we're a bit before that. Just give me a second. Let me just find Rex Blade. think it's just 96. I'm gonna put the date in as well because it's. There we go. For some of these questions, it's probably preferable so people know the type of, you know, stuff like this. But you're going to go with 4. Incorrect. So the answer is 335,000. Is there really a hotline between Washington and Moscow? I would say so, considering that if one of them's gonna consider sending nukes up, I'm sure there's gonna be a quick call needed to be said, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is one, so I'm gonna say yes. I mean, it'd make the most sense. Okay. Yep. Who reads the most books in the world? United States citizens, Iceland citizens, or Norway citizens? Well, that's an interesting set of questions. Oh, answers to the questions, sorry. I have no idea. I'm going to let chat decide this one. I mean, you could say it's US citizens based on size of country alone, but... But then you probably have to factor in education, whether people can read. Because it's absolutely not average. Yeah, you're going to go with 2. Iceland, let's see if you're correct. Yes. How long can a healthy adult go without eating anything as long as he or she has ample water? About 10 days, about 20 days, or about 30 days. If I remember rightly. Because it's the water that kills you if you don't drink enough water regularly. I'm probably going to say 20 days. I mean, you're probably really hungry after 10. I'm not sure how you'd feel after 20. I thought it was like a week, but let's go with 2. Yeah, okay. Incorrect. Let's see if it is about a week. No, 30 days without food. Oh, fair enough. Where was the telescope invented? The USA, the Netherlands, or Great Britain? I'm probably going to go with the Netherlands, possibly. I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit of a trick question to put in USA and Great Britain. Those two are probably the most obvious. Well, to a degree. Try 2. Yep. How thick are the rings around Saturn? Rings a 10-mile stick, a 100-mile stick, a 1,000-mile stick, or 10,000-mile stick? Well, I mean, what we're talking about? We're talking about this distance, or we're talking about this distance? Because I'm sure the depth is surprisingly small, which means it must be this one from the outer ring to the inner ring, possibly. I'm just trying to imagine Saturn in my head. Yeah, the rings are quite, because there's several rings. I'd say they're about probably the same diameter as the planet, maybe. I'm gonna go with 3, I think. Well, I think it's like between your finger and thumb normally. Yeah, but I'm just trying to think of in terms of, like difference between mass and weight. We know that's gravity in terms of space. But I mean, we're talking about kind of, if we're talking about the ring, we're talking like kind of the ring that way, or I suppose going top to bottom is more depth rather than going from, say, left to right, if you get what I mean. But it does say rings. But if I remember rightly, the rings are kind of sort of like, here's one, here's another one, here's another one. There's usually a gap between them, I think. I think I'm going to go with 1,000, I think. It might sound about right, but I could be wrong. I don't know, what does chat think? Yeah, gonna go with 3. Okay. Incorrect. 1. 10-mile stick. How many citizens of India does it take to generate as much pollution as one American citizen? It takes 20 people, it takes 40 people, or it takes 80 people in India. Bearing in mind the date is 1996 here, so things might have changed. You're gonna say 380 people. Okay, let's go with that. Yep. What animals have been trained to wait on tables? Baboons, ferrets, or cats? Where the fuck did this question come out from? I'd say baboons. I'm assuming by wait on tables they mean like waiters. Unless they mean to sit on tables? But the thing is I don't even know what country this is. So that's why I'm guessing baboons, really, to be fair. And this is kind of how weird some of the questions are. Some of the questions just like come out of nowhere, or you kind of have to reread it going, wait, what were we talking about? Let me just check if the door's been thingy. So I'll leave it for chat to just give me a sec. Right, I'm back. Just give me a sec. Got to sort my earphones out. I really need a new pair now. Or I could just glue those ones, I don't know. They're done quite well, actually. There we go. Right. What we're thinking about this one, chat? You say ferrets, baboons, and cats seem too chaotic. Alright, let's go with the kind of weird one. What did you say? Ferrets, number 2. Let's see what happens. Incorrect. Answer is 1, baboons. How many people are born every minute? About 100, about 240 people, or 400 people? I stand corrected. No problem. I don't know, just baboons, the idea of it just kind of made sense in a way. But, the problem is I didn't even know what country they were talking about, but whatever. People born every minute. I'm going to say 400. Yep. Okay, we all agree with that one. Incorrect. Answer is 240 people. Was any president of the USA an only child? I have no idea. I mean, possibly. Oh. Okay. Okay, and a yes. Incorrect. So the answer is no. Don't want to say that because obviously we know what the answer would be. What has more energy, an atomic bomb or a hurricane? I would say the atomic bomb. Okay, we agree on bomb. And if anybody else is feeling a bit left out in chat, just speak up in chat and say you want more time to answer, just so it's not just 2 people. So it looks like it's a hurricane then. Okay. How many rivets are there in the Eiffel Tower? About 600,000, 1.2 million, 2.5 million, or 2 billion? I'm assuming the rivets are the little, they're like the dome things that are littered all the way up and down it. Just double check. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bolt screws type thing. I was just thinking that they kind of look like kind of dome shaped a little bit. But I'm assuming that's... What am I thinking of? Maybe, yeah, but that's what I was thinking of. That kind of, you know, the dotted bits all the way up. I don't think it's quite in the billions, but I would probably say in the millions, high billions. I'm probably going to guess at 2.5 million. You good with 2.5 mil? Okay, 3. Incorrect. What was it? Oh, 1.2 million, so we weren't that far off. How many people die every minute? About 100, about 240, or about 400? I can't remember what the answer was for the people born every minute. It was 240 for born. Okay. I wonder if it's higher for deaths. Because you've also got to take into account not just old age, accidents that kill people, diseases that kill people, infant mortality. And the global population is increasing, so you guess 1. Okay, fair enough. Correct. Is it true that wind actually slows or speeds the rotation of the planet? That's an interesting question. You're going with no? Incorrect. So it is correct that the wind actually does, according to 1996. Whether that's changed or not, I don't know. What did the King of England write in his diary on July the 4th, 1776, the day the colonists declared independence? The colonists are revolting, or nothing important happened today. Who was the king in 1776? You'd say 2. Yeah, probably wouldn't surprise me if he said that. Yep. Fuck's sake. What happens when you cut a starfish in half? It dies, both halves live on, or both halves grow into a whole. Both halves live on, or both halves grow into a whole starfish. Probably took time before I knew. Maybe, yeah. I'm pretty sure starfish. If you cut off the limbs of the starfish, it kind of grows back the limb. I can't remember if it grows back to the side as well. You think 3? Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. Yep. How many time zones did the Soviet Union cross prior to its dissolution? 5, 7, 11. Sorry. 5, 7, or 11 time zones. I'm trying to think of the world map because Soviet Union, if it encompasses all of Asia, which you probably would have done at that time. I mean, I know technically it does now, but I'm going to say 7. You're saying 7? Okay. Yep. What was the first country to officially recognise the United States of America as an independent country? Great Britain, Morocco, Spain, or France? You think it's France? I thought it might be ironic in Great Britain, because after the war, maybe. Fair enough, let's go with France. Incorrect. It's 2, Morocco. Which came first, the parachute or the airplane? Okay. Nice chicken and egg kind of thing. The parachute or the airplane? If you didn't have an airplane, what would you parachute from? suppose is the question. Unless people were using it to try and fly. Oh, there, off-row. High surface. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna guess a parachute. I don't know what anybody else thinks. You'd say it's the airplane because it's counterintuitive. Ooh. You agree? Okay, so 2 people are gone with the airplane. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a look. Incorrect. The answer is 1. Parachute came first. How heavy was Susan Tripp when she was 5 years old? 205 pounds, 156 pounds, or 112 pounds? Who? Sorry, I have no idea who this person is. Wait, I thought you said parachute came first. I was guessing parachute. I think Dennis went for airplane. Oh, it's totally fine. We're partway through this anyway. So if anybody knows who Susan Tripp is, I have no idea, unfortunately. Like I said, balloons. Oh, right, I see. Okay. Cool. Do you know who this is? Ballerina or something, 112. You don't know. So we got an answer number 3. Woman who was famous for being big, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's go with the 3rd answer since that's been offered up. Or weight lifter, 205 pounds. Wait, which one are we going to go with? Guess I'm confused now. Really could be either, yeah. Go for ballerina, 112. Right, okay, let's go with 112. Incorrect. The answer was 1, 205. Right, I need to find out who this is. What was it? Susan Tripp. Probably a bad idea to Google Susan Tripp because I've just got a load of names. Is it Susan Irvin Tripp? Please look it up. She has to be in a weightlifter or something badass, basically. Well, I've got a pioneering psycholinguist and feminist called Susan Irvin Tripp. But I don't think it's that person. So I'm going to try Susan Tripp, 205 pounds LB. I don't know. I keep getting the feminist coming up. Maybe it's her, I don't know. I'll have to look it up later, find out who it is. Why would a linguist weight be a trivia question? I have no idea. This is the shit they come out with sometimes. It's just like, the fuck? Right, I'll have to look that up later, and if I find it, I'll stick it in Discord. No idea. Anyway, next question. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Van Gogh, Da Vinci, or Monet? I'm going to get this wrong. I think it's Da Vinci. I think? It's between that and Van Gogh. I'm probably wrong with that. It's gonna annoy you, yeah. Da Vinci, okay. So I think my thought was Da Vinci. We have any confirmation on this, or just go for it? Yep, Da Vinci, no problem. Cool. Alpha Centauri is 4.3 light years away. How far is 4.3 light years? 1 trillion miles, 10 trillion miles, 25 trillion miles, or 304 trillion miles? This is one I'm not going to be able to answer. I know it's a long distance, and that's about all I can think of. Got some mess going on here. See, we should get a quote for chat, because that was a good one by Dennis. Too far to walk. It's meters too. $4.3 million meters times 3. I'll let you do the maths on that, because I'm really bad at that. 13 million meters. Just the answer. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's a lot. Yeah, I was thinking that at that point when you put in million meters, I was like, hang on, how are you dividing that? Because that's just gonna make it 3 by 10 to the power of 8, I think that is, you've put in. Then times that by 4.3. You've missed a decimal place. Literally red dwarf Holly here. 1. Oh, okay, so you're going with 1 trillion miles. Okay. Is there any advance on 1? I told you we should have stopped and asked for directions. I think I'm going to have to get another SFX thing with Harley going. I think he's done a line that says, oops, I've buggered up there, haven't I? I won't put that on notes to go and grab and find that one, because that'll be good for me to use. Where can I put it? Yeah, I could put it here. Holly, red dwarf, oops, buggered up. SFX or something like that. There we go. I've put a note in so I can put that on for chat later. So when someone messes up, I get a Holly in. Right, so 1. Are we advancing anything other than 1? For 1 trillion miles? At 2.5, but I've only got 1 and 10 here. I think it's 1. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go with 1. Incorrect. What's the actual answer? 3.25 trillion miles. Ooh, you did put 2.5 trillion miles. I think you've missed another decimal place somewhere. So I think you were about right with it. Well, if you did move the decimal point. Fair enough. Right, how much beer and ale were Dutch soldiers rationed per day in 18... sorry, let me rephrase that. How much beer and ale were Dutch soldiers rationed per day in 1582? 1/2 a cup, 1 cup of beer and ale, or 2 gallons of beer and ale? 1582? What was significant about that year? Three. Can you imagine? Yeah, 2 gallons. So we got 1 for 3. 1582. 1 cup of beer and ale. I'm probably going to say 1/2 a cup. So we got an answer of 1 and 3. Anything else from chat? It's definitely 102. Okay, so our throw is changing to 102. Doesn't say if it's a soldier, if it's per soldier or per regiment or per army. Yeah, this is the thing about these questions. They're sometimes a bit too vague. And like I said, 1582, what's going on there? Like, is this a war? Is this some famine outbreak or something? Well, not famine outbreak for soldiers, but you see my point. It's like, this means what date to me? Sorry, this date means what to me? I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's per soldier, possibly, though. Because it does say word Dutch soldiers, so it's probably per soldier rather than army or regiment. So we got 1 or 2, and we got a 2. And I was going to go with 1, so we'll go with 2 for that then. Yep, that's correct. Right, this is going to bug me now. What happened in 1582? So I've typed in 1582 in the word Dutch, and the first thing I get is the 80 Years' War. Or the Dutch Revolt, which was 1566 to 1568. Is it? Oh no, 1566 or 1568 to 1648. Armed conflict in the Habsburg Netherlands between disparate groups of rebels and the Spanish government. Causes of the war included reformation, centralization, taxation, and the rights and privileges of the nobility and cities is what came up for that. Oh, okay. Possible solution, whatever I go for the other one. I think India overtook China recently, so in 1996 I'll go with change. Oh, sorry, I've not read the question yet. What country has 1/4 of the entire world's population? USA, Russia, China, or India? And chat said, you think India overtook China recently, so in 96 you go for China. Really, Dennis, I would have went China, didn't know that. So you're going to go with China. Okay, let's go with 3. Correct. What percentage of released criminals in the USA are arrested within 1 year of their release? About 21, 43, or 72%. If I... no, sorry, I meant if it was asking today, I'd still have thought China. Oh, okay. What percentage of released criminals in the USA are arrested within 1 year of their release? So, released and then arrested again. 21, 43, or 72. I'm probably going to go with 43. I think it might have gone higher recently. Dennis is going for 72. Maybe almost half. So 2 of us are going for number 2. Okay. So I'm going to go with that one. Yes. I think it has gone higher though in recent years. So that is 14 out of 30 questions answered. And homework done. Back to gaming. Let's get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this level. And then I'm going to call it a stream because my food is here. I want to eat that soon. What was it? Yeah, you can turn these off, but I just usually leave it on because whatever. Okay, that's hidden behind a force field. Not sure why. Just come through here. Oh, I can't go past that, that's why. I think I'm stuck. There we go. Away we go. Okay, there's a key around here somewhere. Oh. Open something. Or they open... There we go. Jesus, loud. He says video games aren't educational. True. Apparently, you can even program. Yep. Wonder if there are any pro devs today who started with this. Oh, you mean playing this? I don't know. Be interesting to find out. I mean, most of the devs, or at least a few of the devs, end up starting with things like the Apple II. Or actually started to pro devs today. Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, the thing is the weird thing about this game, when I'd do the extra channels, you know, when I put the VODs on from a list onto YouTube, I noticed that this game actually doesn't appear in the game titles, which is kind of strange. So I don't know if it's really obscure or. I mean, I'd never heard of it, to be fair, when someone suggested it to me. These don't do anything. That's an access denied. Which means there's a... Oh, there's something behind that. So there's something definitely behind there because I'm being shot at. But there's no way to get to it directly. Unless... Did we read the logs? Found reference to... You found one reference to Susan Tripp in an issue of Weekly World News from 2003 on Google Books, which says she and her sister were very heavy kids in 1829, and that's it. They'd have been told at the age of 8 there's a Doom clone that you can program in. That'd be all over it. Has to be better than anything on Spectrum 48K. Well, yeah, at least I found something, but that's got to be kind of obscure. Fair enough. Right, I'm sure we read the logs. Third hallway has supplies in it. I'm just gonna put this in chat just whilst I remember. It's 2146 Y 928. It's that way. So it's something through here. And I haven't explored this properly yet, to be fair. As being said, the Weekly World News is one of those papers who talk about people having extraterrestrial. Oh, right, okay. The front page headlines of the same issue are: Evolution in reverse, mankind is turning back into monkeys. Japanese sub still fighting WW2, it's heading for the California coast. And Saddam's doomsday weapon, one push of the button and the whole world will go poof. So bad about my. Oh! I missed this. Right, so this has opened something. Out there. Is that all they opened? Oh, something's walking out. Aha! That's where I was being shot at before. There's the key. And there's more of this flipping jumping mechanics on lava. Well, I've opened up something. Ah, I know what I've opened up. Oh, you bastard! I don't know if you can see that, but there's a shimmery light at the bottom there. That's a bit like in Doom, where you've got the spectres that come and get you, that are kind of in that sort of shimmery looking, invisible kind of looking thing. So I've got those to contend with as well. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stop soon because I really need to get some to eat. In fact, I'll tell you what, because I know how bad this game is in terms of saving, I'm gonna stay here because if these resurrect, I don't have to kill too many. Right, there we go. Okay, so thanks everybody for popping in. It's been a pretty good stream again. I say pretty good, it's always a good stream. Well, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Yep, so we'll come back to this next Sunday, yes, because this week I am not going to be in for 2 days. Because I'm away for something called Develop Brighton. It's a game developer conference. It means I can I've got a couple of games I want to kind of finish off coding. Whether I'll get them over the line, I don't know, but at least I can push them forward. So I will not be available for those. Let me just go on to, yeah. So I will be back tomorrow for Amiga Monday, no problem. We'll be doing the readers section on Amiga format CD7 and carry on with on Escape. Tuesday I'm not going to be in, and Friday I'm not going to be in, which is why on Friday I did another Escape from the Pit, because I wasn't going to be in on Tuesday. And then I'm going to be back again for another Rex Blade the following Sunday. So Monday, yes, and Sunday, yes, for streaming next week. The conference, I know, as far as I remember, if you buy tickets for the conference, so let's say, for example, I buy Tuesdays, I get access to the ones that I miss, for example, but it's not streamed generally, as far as I'm aware, unfortunately. I'm just popping down because it's in Brighton, so it's a bit of a holiday, and I get to kind of code and just kind of shut off for a bit. I remember last year was so unbearably hot. It was because they've got a conference bit. It's not just a conference. They've got, like, I think it's in the Metropole. It's in the Metropole building, and they have an expo bit at the top. And I remember it was so hot that people were using freebie frisbees to kind of fan themselves. And I think I got to the point where I just got rid of a cold, and my other half come with me, and she had the same cold, and I ended up getting the cold again. I think on the was it the Wednesday or something, and my other half had to carry me back to the hotel room at one point because it was a mixture between me coming down with the cold again and being too fucking hot. It was just nuts. But yeah, it was fun to go to, and that's why I'm going there again. Because usually second Tuesday of the month I'm at the indie game dev meet, and I know that around this time most of them are developed, so I just started going down there, and I'm gonna go into a couple of the round tables and have a look at it. But like I said, it's mostly for me getting some game dev done. Remember A Ton of Water? Yeah, I will definitely try that this year. I think it was pretty well watered last year. I think it was just the unexpected amount of heat that was the issue. But yeah, like I said, thanks everybody for popping in. Thank you for the chats and the fun we had on the trivia. Thanks again to the Cat Lady Gamer for the resub of 19 months. I'll be back again tomorrow, and then for Sunday. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think there is, actually. No problem. Thanks for popping in, Offero, and thank you, Dennis, for the chats. I think it's just you two today. Yep. Thanks everybody for the lurking as well. Let's see who is available for raiding. Oh, we've got a few people on. I think we will go and raid Amiga Bill. Amiga Bill's got his, it looks like he's got his Amiga out or something. Just have a look. That looks like the Yorkshire. Oh, he's talking about the Amiga event that happened the weekend just gone. I went to there on a Sunday. That was fun. That was why I wasn't streaming last week, because I was available. I was at the Amiga event. Cool, I will pop you over there then. Right. Okay. Thank you all very much. See you tomorrow, and until then, see you later. Bye.